Hmm. Okay, let's see what we can do. Just notice this is a prologue. Rip me. Oh wait, I need to change that. Good that I checked that still, holy shit. There are only 96 people participating. That's a little bit weird. Yeah, it seems like not all teams are going to this. Anyway, we're in the time trial now. Or prologue, actually. And I think I'm just gonna let the AI do the work for me. Like, so I'm just gonna sit here and enjoy how everybody feels. That's what I'm gonna do. So we have Signorta, I think it was. He has a pretty good day actually. 84 prologue on the day. Okay, I'm just gonna let him do like this, I guess. And just hope that he does decent. Okay, who else do we have here? We have Washington setting off. Myers over here. Let's look at Ribeiro, how he's gonna do. I'm wondering how it's gonna go. Let's see. So we're coming up to. Actually, there are no time checks. I just know that it's only 6 kilometers long. Okay, great. So Ribeiro is gonna be the first one putting up a time, and I don't know how good it's gonna be. Let's see. It's an 8-minute 26. Oh, but Ty is already here to finish as well, and he's already 34 seconds faster. Wow. Okay, that's pretty impressive. Yeah, really impressive actually. I think I might have fucked up his stats somewhere. I don't know. Oh well. Mayer's coming over the line now with a 3rd position. Van Damme also. I'm just gonna like go X2 because otherwise it's gonna take way too long. Anyway, if you didn't notice yet, we're pairing this over here. We have Ian Wilson finishing over here in 3rd position at the moment actually. So it's kinda close already. Not that much time difference. Alan Walker with a new best time, beating Signorta with 13 seconds, which is actually a lot. Van Brandt coming over finish line with that 78 downhill. I don't know, I don't remember now anymore. Oh yeah, wait, yeah, okay, some stats I did like random in another way. Yeah, okay, now I remember. Okay, it's fine. I didn't fuck up. Tom Jr. Van Gastel coming over the line in a second. Okay, we have Ponsards as well. Oh, actually, I don't know what the first name is. Daniel Quint. Okay, I already thought so. Thompson coming over the line now with a 77 prologue. Let's see. No, not really. So I guess people need time trial as well for this prologue and resistance, because otherwise they won't really do that good. Let us see. Sambo is really dead. He's not really gonna have a good time. Ooh, 1 minute and 15 seconds behind already. It's not really good. Kaiserman's coming over finish line as well, also losing 1 minute and 16 seconds. And the Burkwall is doing better though, 9th for now. Ryan Sheridan is coming over the line in a second. He's one of the favorites probably for this stage race at the moment. Gonna finish it 43 seconds behind. That's not really that good. A lot of people are losing time at the moment, which is kinda bad. Sigurdsson is also done. Oh god, he's going slowly. He's going really slow, boys. 30 kilometers an hour. Oh god. He lost 1 minute and 20 seconds. Trump is finishing now. He's doing a little bit better than him. He's gonna finish in 21st for now. Oostmaas coming over finish line as well. He must... Wow! With his 80 time trial and 80 prologue, he still doesn't manage to beat people. That's a little bit disappointing right there. I would have thought that he would have done better. When is the next favorite coming over? I guess we're just gonna follow Fifner for now. Until he finishes. Let's see what for time he's gonna put up. I guess he's one of the favorites for the whole GC. Also losing 45 seconds. Yee. Some people are losing a lot of time today to these other guys, but I guess there's still Manta stage is coming up, so nothing is lost for him yet. Nothing is lost. Downey finishing now. And he has good prologue, so I guess prologue matters more. I don't know. Burrito coming over the line now. In a 9... Again losing a lot of time, but I guess he only has hill stats, so it doesn't really matter too much. Actually, Andre Lapide is our GC guy for this, so it's not really going that great with the tactic, it seems. Oh god. He's done, man. He's done. He's totally done. Damn it. This tactic from VAI wasn't that good. 1 minute and 1 second behind for our guy. Yeah, I'm speechless. Anyway, Rave coming over finish line now in the 34th position, almost doing better. Kolwijk also finishing. He's gonna have a 13th position for now. Where are the other favorites? I'm wondering if there are any other favorites over here. I guess we're just gonna follow Sanis. I don't know how to say it. Let's see. Still nobody has beaten Alan Walker. Alan Walker's time. So I guess he's looking good for stage victory at the moment. Sanis or San coming over finish line. In 34th position we have Lucas Bozap over here. Actually finishing 18th. He didn't do that bad with his 60 time trial 61 prologue, so that's a little bit surprising. Gasper Paulet getting a 3rd position for now. That's pretty impressive. Let's see. Who do we have else? Oh, Imensi is actually a really big favorite, so let's just watch him finish real quick. Let's see if he can beat the time of Alan Walker. No, he can't. He's behind 40 seconds. He only did as good as a 60 time trialist. That's pretty impressive from whoever it was. Actually, Akiko Kurokawa gets 10th position for now, 11th. I mean, because Owens got 4th time. And here, I still don't know if this was fires or not. Please tell me, guys, if you did. Okay, so he gets 7th for now. This name, man, this name gets me every single time. Finishes in a 47th position for now. Barnickley also coming over finish line and saying Oliver Knags, I don't know how to say it again. Coming over finish line in a second. Barnickley didn't really do that great, so let's look what his time is gonna be. 47 seconds behind again. So all the GC riders are losing a lot of time at the moment in the stage, which is a little bit weird. And people with lower stats are actually getting better positions. Ooh, that's a really good time from KO over there. We're gonna look at Louis Burton's finishing right now. Let's look what he can do. He gets a 24th position for now, 39 seconds behind, so he's doing average. He's doing like the average GC contender. Vindy Keisergracht actually gets an 11th position for now. And we see Jensen also coming over here with a 14th position in 25 seconds behind. It's pretty good. Let's see, Guilherme. I hope I pronounced that right. Anyway, 52nd for him, so he didn't really do that great. We also see De La Cruz being dead already before the finish line, which is awesome, like always, you know. 60 of him, 117 behind. Not that great. Sam Hiccup gets 24th position, 37 seconds behind for now. And then we need to wait for Beckers to finish over here. Ooh, 22nd only. Not really that great. Oh, De Bruyne here, one of the favorites for the stage race, actually gets a 50th position. So I guess the daily forms of people aren't really that great. Yeah, probably that's it. So Lady Gaga gets a 22nd position. These names, guys, you were really original. Hoogstraten gets a 43rd. We see Oliver Black, I don't know who it was. Anyway, 20th for him, 31 seconds behind, so it seems like Alan Walker is gonna take the stage at the moment for Team Joker. Because nobody seems to be able to beat him at the moment. We see Barreto setting up for us. Meanwhile, DJ Bay gets an 8th position, which is pretty impressive. B-Junkie coming over the line in a second. In the 43rd position, and Andreas Christopherson also coming in a second. Let's look at this time real quick. 60 of him, 50 seconds. So a lot of people are losing like 50 seconds or something like that. Gressa finishing in an 11th position, and then we need to wait for Barreto, who did do a better job in well, I don't know if that's not really that much of a better job anyway. Brady Floyd coming over the line now, 74th time trial. What can he do? He's only 61st, so not really that impressive. Baker's coming over the line. It seems to be going pretty fast. Let's see. Okay, never mind. I didn't say anything. Nandino Bales, or I don't know, coming over the line, 21st. So, I guess the moral of the story is over here that most of the GC favorites are losing a lot of time actually, which is pretty impressive from the other people. But they're probably not gonna keep their lead over the course of the whole race, because we have a lot of mountain stages and hill stages coming up still. So. We see Willem Aert coming over the line right here for Jo Peels. Bjerregaard with a 78 mountain also coming over the line in the 15th position. Stefan Janssen Jr. coming in the 15th position again. And Jort Franken as well coming over the line in the 33rd position. Michael Johnny 5th at the moment on 16 seconds. Really impressive. Olivier Van Luik also doing a really good job in the GC. Johan Cruijff also coming over the line there, not really that impressive. Simon Champer also not. Daniel Simpson coming over the line, 51 seconds behind, so again losing a lot of time. Rob Stark with his 82 time trial 76 prologue doesn't do good. Oh, I missed that guy. Sorry. Dominic Lambrecht's probably the biggest favorite for the GC, coming in on an 11th position, so he's doing fine, I guess. How much people? Okay, only 2 people left. So we see Bart Hoogveld finishing over here, 86, already losing 1 minute, but he has had 83 man. And Horny finishing in 4th position, and I guess it was Jacob Jurgensen who finished 2nd ultimately with his final push with time trial, and I missed him. Yeah, I'm good. Anyway, Alan Walker won the stage in front of Jacob Jurgensen and Signar Vrta. In the overall individual time, we can see that it's basically the same, and Brilliant is the same, and Young Rider is Signar Vrta for now. For now, I'd say. There we go. So I guess Team Joker did a really good job this race. I'd say that that's pretty successful. So we have a GC guy probably. Let me check if you have any other GC riders. Where is the team? Oh, no. There we go. So, do we have any other GC riders than Alan Walker? Ludwig San. Oh yeah, Gordon. And Eric Sunbo are also pretty good GC riders, but I guess Alan Walker did the best of him. So, I guess this is a pretty good way to start for him. But they're 1 minute behind with their best mountain, guys. So we'll see what that brings later on. So guys, in the chat, can you tell me if you want me to play the stages or if you want me to like commentate over it, and that I just put my guys on automatic instead of that I actually control them? Just tell me that real quick in the stream chat. So it's 3vs1 at the moment for just commentating over it. I'm just gonna try it out in the Paris, because yeah, in the Tirreno I want to be able to do good probably. So I don't know about that one, if I'm gonna just commentate over. Look at all those sprinters! Holy fuck! Oh god. Okay, so it's 3v2 at the moment. So guys, it's like commentate and put my riders on automatic and just commentate over it, or I just play it like normal. That are the two options, so just so you know. I think every team has a favorite in this, basically, who can sprint. That's gonna be pretty interesting. Oh my god, Signorta, what the fuck, +5 on the day. God. So, I guess I need to put my guys in automatic mode for now. Okay, I'll just try it for one stage, and if it's working well, then I can try and do it more. So, we're setting off right here. We see Colwag in front, not really any attacks yet. Signorta is, like, I just want to look at the stat. Yes, +10 on stamina! What? Oh my god. Pretty OP. Damn. Anyway, we can see that Andre Lapide is getting protected for our team. But I'm wondering, are we gonna see any attacks, because only 96 people are in the race. Let's see. Is Team Cult Energy in? No. I guess they're going for Tirreno Adriatico instead. Which will be also in this recording, I guess. Well, it should be at least. So it seems like there aren't gonna be any attacks this stage, because the peloton is so small. Yeah, don't worry. We'll go to the Tirreno Adriatico soon. Anyway, we have Colwag attacking at the moment with Pislintron and Buyahiaoui. I don't know how to say that. And Washington, they're all going into the break. We're gonna try and succeed in pulling off the 173km break. We also have Wright attacking over here, and the peloton seems like they're gonna let go, so that's pretty interesting to see. So, do we have any good sprinters in here? Like, we have Washington with 62-70, Colwag actually has 75 acceleration, which can help him at the end. But it seems like there aren't really any sprinters in there, so that's pretty interesting. So let's just go a little bit further. Man. Always assimilating, like, it takes so long to go through a stage. Okay. Not really anything happening in Pelton, not really pacing, so yeah. Let's just relax for a moment. Oh, actually, if they just start pacing. Louis Burton's going to the front for Delco Marseille. Do we see anyone else? Yes, Team Joker is also pacing. As is, I don't know anymore which team this is. Burgos BH. That's a team. I forgot that for a second. Whoa, what shirt that was. Do we see anything in the break happening? No, not yet. So, I guess they're gonna start regulating the break. They have 8 minutes at the moment, so that's already pretty much. So we'll see if a break is gonna win it or not. I'm pretty interested to see that. Just gonna wait until we get to the first intermediate sprint to go to the break and look who can win it over there. Will Gray, I don't know if Will Gray is in this. Probably not. Yeah, I'll do that later then, I guess. Anyway. I guess the reason for only 96 people being in this stage race, or like in this Paris is because every team has like 15 riders, and they need to get split up for the Tirreno Adriatico and the Paris. So you basically have 7 and 8. But because you can't ride a stage race with 7 people, I guess they didn't go to this or the other. So I guess we'll see the totally opposite teams in the Tirreno Adriatico compared to this one. Anyway, we're coming up to the first intermediate sprint. I had to say, not intermediate time check. That's a time trial. And I'm wondering who is gonna win the sprint. We can see then who might win it at the end if they can manage to stay away till the end of the race. We see also that there is a little hill just before the last final sprint, so that might be a factor that can play in. Anyway, we're almost gonna sprint with a break. If they are, of course, might be that they're not gonna sprint. Are they gonna sprint? It doesn't seem like it, so I think Colbeck is gonna get the points ultimately because Washington is gonna pull out. Oh no, actually they started sprinting really late, and it seems like Washington is just gonna win it like that because, well, nobody else didn't really go for a surprise. They just could go from the head of a group for the points. Anyway, I'm wondering if we will see a sprint in the peloton for some additional points. Let's see. Can't they actually sprint for... never mind. It doesn't seem like anyone is going for points at the moment. So I guess all the points were away already after the first passage from 5 people in front. So we can now move on to the second intermediate. Time check, I guess. Time check! I didn't mean time check, I meant sprint. Oh god. I'm confused. I'm confusing myself. That's not good. Okay, let's see. About like 10 kilometers from the final sprint at the moment. Okay, and there we go. So, is anyone gonna start sprinting instead of Washington now? Doesn't seem like it, but this time Colbeck is gonna be in the front when the intermediate sprint is there. So Colbeck is probably gonna get it now. Yep, he's. And Washington didn't really do what he did last time, so I guess he didn't get the points because of that. So it's basically a lottery who wins these. And it seems like the peloton is also gonna catch up to the break again. So we'll probably see a bunch of sprint at the end. Which will be great to see. I'm wondering why my team isn't protecting my sprinter, but oh well. At least they're protecting my GC rider. Anyway, let's see how this is gonna develop now. Belton is slowly but surely catching up to the break. They're still doing a good job with break, they're still relaying. They still have 2 minutes with 25 kilometers to go, basically. Let's see. Oh wow, actually I didn't know that there was sand roads in this. That's pretty interesting. That's pretty nice. Aw, so cute. Just a little sand road over there. Okay, so the break still has 1 minute and 30 seconds with 19 kilometers to go. So we'll probably see a bunch of sprint. And otherwise it's gonna be pretty insane if they keep on going like this. somebody already fell behind. Oh, it's Thompson. Okay, with his 50 everything because he's like, I don't know, like 12 years old or something. Oh no, wait, actually it might be the guy who is like 100 plus years old. I don't know. Anyway, let's see. Break is actually still going strong at the moment. We see that Buzzup is gonna put a new injection of pace into the Pelton. We see not really that much sprint trains forming at the moment. We're missing the Synergy Baku sprint red from your Trank, and he's pretty far behind at the moment, I'd say. But the break is still going. They might actually take this because Pelton isn't really working together at the moment to make a nice sprint train or anything. They are also pacing with Climber, which is kinda weird. It seems like it's gonna go to the break at the moment because Pelton isn't really pacing. That's pretty stupid from Pelton. They had him in like in the they saw him in the distance. Like, was an easy catch. Anyway, we see Delco Marseille still pacing for it, but I think it's gonna be too late. I think it might be too late, except if a break stops pacing completely. Oh my god, they're making a big mistake over here not pacing. Pelton is really catching up fast now, because they're pacing really hard, so I think they might get caught still because they're just not pacing. I'm wondering why they stopped pacing completely there. Yeah, what? I'm confused. Like, they just completely stopped pacing and got caught now, and now they're sprinting. That's pretty stupid. Anyway, we see several trains coming over here. We see JLT Condor with fair sprinter Barnaby Thompson coming over here. We see a lot of sprint trains. The break is still actually going. They might take this, but now... Whoa, what the fuck? Anyway, Martin Lang is gonna take this, I think, on the line with Anderton in second place and Bales in third. Jurgensen will get fourth in front of Casper Polle. And that was really close actually for a break still, but as I said, they should have just kept on pacing, because now they didn't really win the stage. And that sprint was like, all of a sudden, like, everyone's like, whoosh! Everybody just coming past. That was pretty impressive. Really impressive. Okay guys, so just comment on how I commentated that. Like, that's why I didn't really commentate it like that yet, because I'm not really that good in commentating really fast like that. So just tell me if you like it like this, or if you rather have me playing the stage and commentating how I control my team. Just tell me. Also in the comments for the people who watch this afterwards, please tell me if you like it like this, or the other way around, like I've always done it. Anyway, let's just go to the podiums now. And we see that Martin Lang gets the win in front of Tom Anderton and Nandino Bales. So pretty nice win for JLT Condor. We also see that Alan Walker is still in the overall leaders jersey. Tom Anderton won a position because he was in the top 3 of the stage, so he got some positions, or like some bonus seconds, so he's gonna move up into second. Jacob Jurgensen still third, and Signorta in fourth. Overall Mantis jersey will go for now to Leif Buyahiawi. If you pronounce it like that. Man. Anyway, we go to the overall points classification, and we see that Jacob Jurgensen is tied now with Tom Anderton on 40 points, in front of Casper Polle, Alan Walker, and Martin Lang. Best young rider is still Signorta in front of GJ Bay and Diogo Jesus and Bruno Grassa. So, oh yeah, and Team Joker is in the leaders jersey there. There we go. So, I guess we have the first winner of a real stage right here, of the Paris in Martin Lang with a 79 sprint. I'm pretty impressed that he actually won, because there are some better sprinters around. Actually, I'm really impressed by Miguel Malvero getting there with his 75 sprint. And Fiasco also a 75 sprint, getting a 7th position. Your Trinken gets an 8th for our team. Simon Champer 9th, and Kevin Owens will get a 10th position, so that's pretty fine, I would say. Let's see now, what do we have coming up? We have another stage of Premier coming up now. Okay, so it's gonna be another sprint stage, where we're gonna go over quickly, I guess. Pretty much the same favorites like last stage, so not really anything else to say at the moment. Okay, we're in the race again. Let's see. Okay, so we have an intermediate sprint actually really fast coming up at the moment, so that's pretty nice. I think I'm gonna do like 2 more stages afterwards. I'm just gonna do the 2 first stages of Terreno and go along with Pariness at the same time. So let's just see. Oh, there's a break already going, so we see that Trump Jr. is going with a break for Team Rally Cycling. Yeah, Rally Cycling. Right, also going into the break together with Sandgard of Avanti and Vance Borgal's PH, which is a Spanish team with a lot of Danish riders for some reason, because I didn't have any other teams left to use, so yeah. Anyway, they have a 3-minute to 4-minute lead now, so Pelton is gonna let them go. So first attack is a good one this day. They have about 5 minutes now already. It's pretty impressive. Anyway, we're getting up to the first intermediate sprint right now. Let's see what Fad's gonna give. I'm wondering if anyone is gonna sprint. Nah, they don't really have sprints, like, so this might be close. Trump Jr. Looks the bulkiest out of all of them, so I guess he can try and win the sprint by pure force. Let's see, the sprint is coming up real soon. We have 2.22 kilometers left. And are they gonna start sprinting immediately forward, or are they just gonna keep on pacing? I'm wondering. What are they gonna do? Are they gonna start sprinting? Yes, they are, and it seems like Trump Jr. will take this, although Sandgard is... No. Sandgard was getting close for a second, but then he just like stopped accelerating or something. So Trump Jr. will get the first points of the stage in front of Wright and Sandgard. I'm wondering if Pelton will sprint for it now this time. Let's see. Nah, we don't really see any sprinters, so I guess they're not gonna go for it. Okay. That's interesting. Moving on. Oh god. The break might actually take the stage because we have 11 minutes by now, which is pretty impressive. Pretty damn impressive. Okay. Is the belt starting to pace a little bit already? Yeah. See Delco Marseille again with JLT Condor and Team Joker pacing. Rest of the teams can just sit back and relax, I guess, for now. While they try and catch up to the break. The gap is under 10 minutes again now, so it's starting to go down a little bit by bit. They're also only with 3 riders in the break, so they're kinda easy to catch. In contrary to the giant breaks that you sometimes have like 28 people in them. Didn't really see a lot of them in the in BCM yet, so I'm wondering if we will see it in this subscriber career. I'm just hoping that there might be such big breaks coming at some point, and with 20 people in them. That would be pretty nuts. It would be really nice. Would also be interesting to see if like a favorite or something goes into the attack, and then if the Belton is gonna base or not. Because I would think that the Belton in PCM logic is always gonna base for those favorites, although they're not even like a GC contender. So we'll see, I guess, later on in the Giro, actually, which is the first stage race coming up in this subscriber career. We'll see that coming sooner, or sooner rather than later, I meant. Okay. We're actually coming up to that little mountain over there, and the lead of a break is already down to 40 minutes. 40 minutes? 4 minutes. 40 minutes would be pretty insane. Well, let's see. I'm wondering if any one of these can go for those points on the mountain. It seems like Sengord might have an advantage of it, but I have to say again, like, all these guys have mediocre stats, so anything can happen basically. So let's see, we're gonna start with the climb in just a moment, and we're gonna see if anyone is gonna try and attack. Yeah, Term Jr. is actually just attacking immediately. Sengord is following for now. Wright is having some troubles catching up, but he's actually back now. Term Jr. is normally the worst of the three, so I guess if he can keep on going with the attack until the end, he might take it, but no, he's dead now. Sengord and Wright are going for it, but Sengord is the only one who has power left, so he's gonna take the mountain points in front of Wright and Term Jr. So I guess Sengord is now together with Leif Buyahiawi, the leader in the mountain standings for now. So I'm wondering who is going to take the jersey. Anyway, we see that in Belton there's a really high pace at the moment on the mountain, and some people might actually get behind. We might see some sprinters struggling in a second. I'm just wondering if one of the sprinters might get behind. Morpho is having some trouble, as you can see at the moment, but I guess they're gonna survive for now. Although they might have had a little bit of a scare with that mountain. Okay, I can just fast forward again actually. Just fall off that. Let's see. Okay, we are coming up to the intermediate sprint really soon, so that should be fine. The intermediate sprint actually might be something for the peloton, because they're actually getting really close now. Actually, Sengord won it. I wasn't really paying attention to it. Okay, so Sengord got it, but Pelton is coming really close now, so we're just gonna catch up really soon, and then we will have a bunch sprint again. Like the last stage. It seems also this time that the break is just sitting up. Term Jr. is basically a little bit now, but it's too late. You shouldn't have sat up if you want to go for it. Yeah, and now you sit up again. It's really smart. Sengord is actually going alone for it. That's pretty impressive, but he's gonna get called in a second. And we see now that Delco Marseille is having one hell of a lead out at the moment for Anderton. But actually, I don't really know what they're doing. Like, it's a little bit weird. Anyway, we see Jorgensen sitting in the wheel of his teammates at the moment as well. And it seems like Anderton has a little bit lost his train at the moment. I also see Barnaby Thompson over here to the left, trying to follow his team, but it seems like... Oh yeah, there we go. Now they're going for it, and they actually got a little bit of a gap. Now all the other teams need to do a lot of effort to catch up now. So this might actually be a really good leader, but what is Thompson doing? What is Thompson doing? What the hell? I thought this was the leader for Martin Lang because he won the previous stage. Now we see Kigo coming up with Saturn and Jorgensen Thompson is actually going for it from really far out. We see Jort Frenken also up here. Lang is now going with it with Jorgensen, and it seems like Jorgensen is gonna take this in front of Martin Lang. Actually, no, we see Owens still coming really fast, but it's gonna be for Martin Lang, and Owens will get third. Nandino Biles 4th, and Tom Anderton will get a 5th position. And I Am Fiasco again gets a nice position in between all the big horses, just as Miguel Malvero, so they're doing a really good job as well. And we see the polka dot jersey actually falling behind. Are there any GC contenders in this group that got behind? I'm wondering. Doesn't seem like any of the GC contenders got behind, because otherwise it would have like an orange or whatever color of this group. So I think nobody of importance got behind. Golwake, no. The red jersey, polka dot jersey, I mean. No, so it seems like nobody of big importance got behind, so that's good news for all the teams. Let's see, yeah, Louis Burton's and right. Burton spaced all day, so that's pretty normal that he got behind as well. So yeah, pretty interesting stage. This Paris-Nice seems to be very competitive at the moment. With all the different sorts of sprinters and all that stuff, and the green jersey actually takes the stage, so that's always nice. So he'll probably get even more points for his jersey. That is Jacob Jorgensen. Martin Lang gets the same place in front of Kevin Owens, Daniel Bales, and Tom Anderton. So pretty nice. Actually really competitive sprinter field on the Paris-Nice. So I'm wondering how Tirreno Adriatico is gonna be, if there are gonna be any sprinters in that race or not. Anyway, Alan Walker will still be in the leader's jersey. Jacob Jorgensen will go back over Tom Anderton for a 2nd position in the GC, completing the 1-2 for Team Joker. Sandcard will actually take the polka dot jersey away from Leif Bouyakhriaoui. For now, that is, because they still have the same points. Jacob Jorgensen has a 9-point lead on Tom Anderton in the sprint classification. Signarta is still in the lead of a best young riders classification, but that's soon gonna change. And we see Team Joker getting the overall team classification for now. So Jules Thijssen we'll see in a second when we're starting with the Tirreno Adriatico, because I think you're not in the Paris-Nice, for what I know. So we still first have this stage of Paris-Nice, and then I will do the first stage of Tirreno Adriatico as well, obviously. This is gonna be a fun stage to watch. This hill stage. A lot of hills, so a lot can happen in this. Also because there are only 96 people in the race. Only about like 12 teams, basically. So let's just see what that's gonna give in this stage, and the mountain stages, most importantly. I'm wondering how this is gonna go. Actually, I see that the mountain people have the best chance of doing something. That's something I've heard, like, that the hill stat doesn't matter as much anymore, like, that you also need the mountain stat to be good for hills, so I don't know if that's true, but if it is, then, well, that's pretty shit. Anyway, we don't really see a hilly rider being the favorite in this race, so I guess it might be true. We'll take a look at it in a moment. Okay. Seems like it's not really that sunny of a day. Ooh, it's a really rainy day. And it seems like Andre Lepid of our team has a really bad day as well, which is our leader. Ooh, it's not good. So Signarta is probably gonna be the leader of Team Synergy Baku. Anyway, are we seeing attacks again? Yes, Trump Jr. is again attacking away for a 2nd day in a row. Also Wright going in for break for a 2nd day in a row. Swipes is the new guy to the breakaway party. And actually we see Ribeiro already being away with his 75 hill actually. That's actually really impressive. We also see Jensen going in for break with 78 hill. Okay, I'm pretty mindfucked at the moment. Like, these guys with a lot of hill are just going in for break, and Pelton is not doing anything about it. I'm slightly confused at the moment, guys. I'm slightly confused. Anyway, do we see any other attacks coming? It doesn't seem like it. No other breaks for now, so we can just go forward, I guess. And let's just see. We have a lot of Manta standing points, so I guess one of these guys in this break will get the polka dot jersey. That will probably be Jul Jensen. Yeah, it will probably be Jensen getting the polka dot jersey today with 78 hill, which is pretty impressive to say the least. Ribeiro might try and contest, and the rest is just gonna get behind every single climb. Sorry to say that, but that is just cold hard truth. So we're just gonna move on really quickly to the first mountain, and we can see what that will bring to the table. Okay, getting close now. And we're almost there. Okay, I think I can go from here. So, can we see the mountain already coming up? I think it's like behind this corner or something. Yeah, okay, so it's not really that steep, but it might be a little bit steep. So Trump Jr. again, like in the good habit that he has, goes in the attack as first and actually gets a little bit of a gap on Jensen. And Ribeiro is trying to follow. Wright is just getting behind at the moment. He's actually catching up now. We still see Trump Jr. going, but he's sitting up now, and that gives an opportunity for Jul Jensen to go for points in front of Ribeiro, and Trump Jr. will get the other points. So I guess the two Danes are at the lead now. It's sad that Sebastian Sandgaard isn't going for this stage for the polka dot jersey. Would have been fun to see him go against these guys, but anyway, the other teammate is gonna go for polka dot jersey, so that's fine, I guess, for him. Moving on to the next mountain sprint. We have it coming up right here. Ribeiro is actually the first one to attack this time, in front of Swipes, and he's actually getting away, and it seems like Jensen is gonna get surprised right here, because he's just following Trump Jr. and he isn't really going that fast, so Jul Jensen will have to do an immense job to catch up, and it seems like Ribeiro will take these points this time. And is Jensen gonna get any points? Yes, he is. He's gonna get the final 2 points on this climb, so... Oh, it's actually Jacob Jensen, my bad. I thought it was... oh yeah, wait, it's Jul Jensen. Christopher Jul Jensen in real life. Alright, I don't know. I'm confused. Anyway, both Ribeiro and Jensen have 6 points now in the mountain jersey. Right, got the final points of that. We have the intermediate sprint coming up now, so the sprints really come close to each other right now. I'm wondering who is going to sprint for this. Normally Jensen would be the favorite, but he's at the back at the moment of the group, so I guess it's gonna be Swipes taking it, because he's the first to go for it. Yep, and Ribeiro actually takes some points away still in the same position. And now we have a pretty long, but like false flat section of like 2%, 1 to 2%, which isn't really gonna do much, I guess. So I'm not really sure who might win this sprint in a second. It's actually more 3% than 2%, so okay. Anyway, let's see. We're coming up almost to the climb, or like to the final sprint. We actually see a really hard pace in the belt. Oh, and there's a fall actually, and Bort Hoogveld is part of a fall. That's not good for the chances of Team Jopiels, that is, in the GC, so yeah, that's kind of disappointing for him. We also see that the Pelton is going really fast at the moment, and a lot of people are actually getting behind because of this high pace, which is really surprising considering that it's very early in the stage. We also see that Duarte Ribeiro actually beat Jensen in the sprint, so yeah, that's kind of disappointing for Jensen with 78 hill. Okay, is anyone getting behind at the moment? That's what I'm thinking of at the moment. It doesn't seem like it at the moment, but we have a lot of people starting to die out at the moment. We might see some GC riders actually falling behind a little bit. Let's see. We still have a break going. It's pretty good from him. I think, nah, they're not gonna make it till the end, but they're at least gonna take almost all the points away from the stage. I'm wondering if Jensen is actually gonna get the first place on the mountains, on the mountain sprint again, like on the first one. I'm just wondering if that's gonna happen now. Let us see. We're 2.5 kilometers away from a climb. Ribeiro and Jensen in the front at the moment, and Ribeiro is actually going in the attack as first. But this time, Jensen is actually in the wheel. We see that Trump Jr. and Swipes actually get surprised by the attack. Wright is the only guy left following the two beasts that are Jensen and Ribeiro, but he's also done now. Ribeiro is trying to sprint for it, but he's done now, so Jensen is gonna take the points for now in this mountain sprint. And we'll see if he can get it on the last one as well. Like the second to last one. We also need to remember that there is a final sprint uphill at the end of the stage. So it's gonna be interesting to see if people are gonna manage to get there. And actually, let's just watch if any of the favorites are gonna start falling behind. We actually see Lepid struggling from our team. You also see Owens starting to get behind a little bit. He's not really looking that strong at the moment. We actually see Ribeiro and Jensen going for it again. And Jensen might actually take this one really far. Yeah, by a long shot. Actually, Ribeiro seems completely done. Doesn't seem to have any power anymore. So Jacob Jensen is gonna take the lead again in the mountain standings in front of Ribeiro and Wright. Yeah, it's becoming really interesting at the moment. Let's see, any of the people getting behind? Yes, we see that Lepid, which is the leader of our team, Nota Bene. He's behind now. We see a lot of people actually being done at the moment. We see Bart Hoogveld over here still trying to catch up to the front group. And maybe some people can get back in the tunnel, maybe can get some power back, but it seems pretty hard for people over here. In the meanwhile, we'll still have a break with Jensen, Ribeiro and Wright. As the only guys left, we see that Trump Jr. and Swipes are struggling at the moment to stay in front of a peloton, which is driving really fast, and there are only 30 people left in this group. We see that Alan Walker is still in the group for Team Joker with the leader's jersey. Is that Gordon protecting him actually? That might be pretty interesting. In the meanwhile, we see two riders of Team Jo Peels trying to pace back for Bart Hoogveld, but it seems like Hoogveld is gonna lose time on the stage because of a fall, which is always a sad moment. And it seems like the pace isn't really that high at the moment, as you can see at Andre Lapide. He's relaxing at the moment. In the meanwhile, in the front group, we still have a really high pace. I actually need to go to the front of the race for the last categorized climb. Yeah, it seems like these two riders, Trump Jr. and Swipes, are gonna get caught by the peloton in a second, and the break is gonna start with the climb right now. We see that Ribeiro and Wright are starting to attack. Jensen is gonna go in the wheel of Ribeiro, but now it takes over the attack. Ribeiro is getting surprised by this attack, and he's gonna lose a little bit of time on him. Seems that Wright is also done, and Ribeiro isn't really going that fast either at the moment. So it seems that Jensen is gonna go for the stage actually, maybe. He still has 2 minutes left with 30 kilometers to go, and he has the 78 hills, so he might be able to take it. It's gonna be hard for him though, so I won't say anything until he proves me wrong. Anyway, we see some of the favorites for GC actually moving up to the front at the moment. And we also see a lot of people struggling at the back. With our words, horny. Anyway, we see Boss App actually starting to drive away from the peloton with Pfiffner and Simpson. Lambrecht is following as well for now, and Beckers as well. Are we gonna see a slingshot effect in action right here? No, it doesn't seem like it. And the pace is stopped for now, which might mean a good opportunity for Jensen in the front, who is getting a little bit more time by the second. Let's see if the peloton is going to keep on pacing. Actually, Bossap is pacing for Lambrechts, I think, which is quite common, I would say, because Lambrechts is one of the best GC riders out there. He has the best average stats of all the people. We see Jensen still going. He isn't really going that fast anymore, it seems like, and it seems like he's through his best powers at the moment. Also see that Fifner is now getting protected by Wright, who has been in the break for the entire day, and we only have a Finland group of 23 riders, which is impressive of the whole team of Apple actually, who have like 5 more riders in there, which is really impressive. But I guess they took a really good hilly team / mountain team to this race, which explains why we have so much people left. Jensen is losing a lot of time at the moment. And I want to see how far behind is this group. They are like 1 minute 33 seconds behind, so they're going to lose a little bit of time. Bart Hoogveld still didn't manage to get back up, so he's going to lose a lot of time as well. And let's just go back to the front, because they're starting to climb another hill at the moment. It's not really that much of a hill, but Pelton is starting to catch up to the group. Seems like Bart Hoogveld is going to lose about like 3 minutes at the end. Except if he can come back on that final hill, which is a really steep one. I think it's actually the same one that we just climbed, but then with another ending, I don't know. Actually, no, it doesn't seem like it. Anyway, Jensen is starting to die off a little bit, so he's gonna get caught really soon. And actually, the group behind is getting back, and they stop pacing in the group. They stopped pacing for a second, so Bart Hoogveld got a little bit closer again, but it seems like they're driving away again now because it's on the flat. Bart Hoogveld is actually going alone for it at the moment. He looks really strong. It's sad that he fell, otherwise he would have been up there and fighting for the marbles. Anyway, we see that Pelton has caught up to Jensen, who is totally done now, but he has the polka dot jersey now, the mountain standings. And he's actually gonna protect Bjerregaard now of his team Burgos. Christopherson seems to be a little bit done. I'm wondering if Alan Walker will be able to follow all the attacks that are going to be put onto him in the last 5 kilometers. Anyway, we're coming up to the final climb now. We can't see it yet, but we will definitely feel it at some point. Actually, no, there it is. Now you can see it. This is the climb that we're going up. It's actually the same one as previous time, only a little bit different route. Okay, so we see the first attacks coming in, or actually not really. Oh, actually, I don't know if it's attack. Crowley is actually done at the moment, so I guess the 80 hill didn't really work on him. Simpson is going for it now for JLT Condor. De Bruyne, Bjerregaard, Gordon, and Beckers are following. Where's the yellow jersey? We see this whole Apple train coming with Alan Walker trying to follow it, but it seems like we're gonna lose some time on the front. Anyway, who is gonna win the sprint at the end? Simpson is still going for it in front of Bjerregaard Gordon. Bjerregaard doesn't seem like he has the power to get over Simpson anymore, so Simpson is gonna take the stage this time in front of Bjerregaard, Gordon, De Bruyne, Beckers. Immensely will get a 6th position. Jensen Jr. will get 7th in front of Bas Aap and Sanis. And Alan Walker is probably gonna lose his yellow jersey, which is sad for him. But he tried his best. He only has 74 hills, so he actually did pretty decent considering that. And we see that Dominic Limebrecht really disappoints in this one. I really thought that he was gonna do better, but I guess Bas Aap did the job for him. We see Sunbo, Gaga, and Geisermans finishing Oostmaas, Ponsards, Kruij, Pfiffner, actually losing a lot of time right here. I think he got blocked or something. And Hoogveld, the big loser of the day, also coming over the line now. We see Quint Barretto and Rafe coming over the line with Kigo, Horny as well, Black. Trump is coming over the line now with a whole group of people, with Lapide in there for us. So, I'm wondering how much time people lost in the stage. I'm wondering that at the moment. Let's just see. I'm wondering how much time. We actually see Thompson still not in yet, but he's in time, so okay. So we see the win of Simpson right there. Let's just go to the podiums and look how much time he won. Okay, so he didn't win any time on the group that was with him, obviously, but he did win about 30 seconds on Immensity, 40 seconds on Stefan Jensen Jr., Bas Aap, and Sanis, and then on the yellow jersey, actually, he won about a minute, so Jacob Bjerregaard is actually gonna be in the overall individual time lead at the moment, in front of Simpson, Beckers, and De Bruyne. Gordon gets a 5th position, and Alan Walker loses a lot of time and gets only a 6th position at the moment. The overall mountain standings is for Jacob Jensen in front of Duarte Ribeiro, Tom Wright, and Daniel Simpson actually got 7 points or about that amount from the final sprint. Jacob Jorgensen still in the lead, that didn't really change. Tom Anderton still in the 2nd position for now. The best young rider is gonna be Diogo Jesus of F Apple, who have 3 riders in the top 3. They're just dominating the best young riders classification at the moment. And we have Team Joker still being in the lead of the team classification. So I guess that's a consolation prize of Alan Walker losing the yellow jersey for him. So I guess I think I'm gonna wrap it up, or maybe not. I don't know. We have Tirreno coming up still with our team over here, our awesome team. Actually, I can probably, like, oh god, what the hell? How much teams are in here, actually? I don't know. Yeah, this is gonna be pretty interesting, isn't it? Anyway, I'm thinking if I should do this as well, because I did 4 stages of preparing this already. I think I'm gonna wrap it up here. I guess we start the next episode with the Tirreno Adriatico. Right here, and we might see Yule Tyson actually moving into the racing scene. I'm wondering. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.